Hello everyone. Happy morning and greetings to you all from our exclusive English and educational updates. Hope you are all doing well and preparing well for the upcoming self-assessment Term 1 model paper previously called Summative Assessment 1 with regard to our favorite English subject. In this short video, we will be taking you to the model test items for the summative assessment 1 or self-assessment term 1 model paper. So here this is for 100 marks containing 3 sections: reading comprehension, grammar and vocabulary, and creative writing. And the syllabus for this SA-1 is 1 to 5 units. So from my expectations, please do prepare well with regard to unit 5 now. But here in this paper, all the 1 to 5 items are comprised. Let's get started. So question number 1, reading comprehension. This is the passage extracted from the lesson titled Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. So dear students, at the beginning we will provide you the test items. At the end of the question paper, you will also access all the possible answers for the questions. In other words, answer key is also provided along with this question paper with the help of KSR English Made Easy. So first passage is 10th May dawned bright and clear. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respects before the inaugurations. So if you look at the keywords of the passage, you can easily recall the unit 2, a long walk to freedom. So dear students, please spend a couple of minutes reading the passage, then we will attempt the questions. Here I highlight the main lines. Well, did you read the passage? Now, who is the speaker of the above lines? So very easy. It's easily pickable from the lesson Nelson Mandela. So answer is Nelson Mandela. Why did dignitaries attend the inauguration? So here the answer is easily taken from the given passage. What is the inaugural function? Is it about South Africa's new presidential inauguration, inauguration of African National Congress, or inauguration of new political party in South Africa? So answer is A. What is the venue of the inauguration? So here Union Buildings of Pretoria. Who was ruling South Africa before Nelson Mandela? So it is easily guessable, the white race. Now let us see the poem stanza from Dust of Snow poem. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. So this is the stanza is given. Now let us test our comprehension. What does the crow do in the poem? So the way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow. This is the input or clues given here. So crow shaking down the dust of snow is the right answer. Which tree does the dust of snow fall from? So from a hemlock tree. Very easy. Which word best describes the speaker's initial mood? This is not there in the stanza, but you should listen to the lesson, the mood and the tone of the poet, right? So here, not joyful, not indifferent. Answer is sorrowful. Answer is B. Answer is sorrowful. What does the crow shake down from the hemlock tree? Leaves, snow, flowers. Answer is snow. How does the speaker feel after the dust of snow falls on him? Angry, pleased, unaffected. So many people think that without reading the stanzas, one can easily answer. That is not true. So you should be able to read between the lines to understand the theme, tone and the mood of the poem. So here answer is pleased. Now the next question is non-detailed supplement reader. From the lesson The Midnight Visitor. Max was slender, a little less than tall, with features that suggested slightly the crafty, pointed countenance of a fox. There was about him, aside from the gun, nothing especially menacing. The report, he murmured, the report is being brought to you tonight concerning some new missiles. I thought I would take it from you. It will be safer in my hands than in yours. This is the extract from the lesson, The Midnight Visitor. How was Max described physically? So here, from the first line itself, Max was slender, little less than tall. So answer is slender and a little less than tall. So at the end of the question paper, you will see all the answer key. So please don't worry, just listen to me and follow. What did Max's countenance slightly resemble? Wolf, fox, a lion. So here answer is countenance of fox. So here resemble means similar, fox. Now the third one is what item did Max have with him that could be considered menacing? Right? So here what would be the answer? Here nothing especially menacing. So here gun. You can easily look at the passage here, aside from the gun. Next, what does Max want to take from other person? A key, a map, or report? So answer is report. Now, what is the subject of report Max mentions? Here, new missiles. Now there is a diagram here. Study the diagram and answer the following questions. So it is information presented in the form of a diagrammatical or graphical representation for which you need to test your knowledge of comprehension. So what is this pie chart about? The pie chart is about different courses after 10th class, student enrollment. Now which course has highest demand? So look at here. 7%, 8%, 15%, 10%, 15%. So science has the highest demand. Dash percent of students opt for vocational courses. So it is 8%. Very easy. Which of the following courses is chosen by 15% of students? 15% of students. Look at the here. Commerce and ITI. Which of the following is correct statement? So here the enrollment in commerce equals that of vocational and other courses combined. Now there is a passage here. This passage is not in the order. We have to keep in the correct order, right? So read it carefully and we will look at the answer. EDCBA. EDCEBA. So here all the sentences are jumbled here. Now the correct order is EDCBA. Now let us see the section B, grammar and vocabulary. A man who attempted to live as a human being was punished in South Africa. Change the following sentences into passive voice. The highest generals of South Africa saluted me. I was saluted by the highest generals of South Africa. Reported speech. Lenko told that the family members they would all go hungry that year. So here the reported form of the sentence is Lencho told his family members that they would all go hungry that year. So this becomes that, will becomes would, and said to them is here Lencho told, said to becomes told. Fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions given in the brackets. I was overwhelmed by sense of history. She borrowed a pen from a friend. Now edit the following passage. So all these are given here with answers. Please do spend a little time here. I don't mean that some people are born clear-headed and are therefore natural writers, whereas others are naturally fuzzy and will never write well. Thinking clearly is conscious act that writers must force on themselves. So look at the answer key at the end of the question paper. Now fill in the blanks with suitable articles. For Wally, the most fascinating thing was the bus. Nelson Mandela was the first black president of South Africa. Every weekend, I used to be there, I used to be there, I would be there, Anurag. I used to be there at Gautami Ghat. Every evening, my father would read me a story before bed. So all possible are possible would and used to. So much confusion. Please refer to the description and the video of the difference between used to and would to. Rewrite the sentences into a single sentence using noun modifier. So here look at the answer key 25. I bought a book written by Charles Dickens. I bought a Charles Dickens book. So both are possible. The second one is it is very costly painting. It is very costly painting. 26th one. You should not unnecessarily spend a lot of money on gadgets. So now here similar words mean synonyms are meaningless, worthless, loses, misses, enough, plenty, important, essential. Earlier, later, opposite words usual, unusual, contentment, dissatisfaction, good and bad. So next words are lovely, formed, supremacy, installation. Next suffixes handful, dissatisfied. Spellings apartheid, Theid, rein, reign. Dictionary entry adjective listlessness. Now using phrasal verbs into sentences. Our car ran out of petrol just outside the city limits. I can't bring myself to watch ghost movies or violence based movies. My bag ran out of petrol. I didn't notice it. Like this, we can explain. And here, last item is just go back to the 34 question. Have a heart means be kind, walk in to enter a place casually, reach out, communicate. Quacking in its boots means nervous. Now let us see the section C, creative expressions, right? So you have read the lesson from the diary of Anne Frank. During her schooling, Anne Frank had a habit of talking continuously during maths. సో మ్యాథ్స్ క్లాస్లో యానే ఫ్రాంక్ ఇప్పుడు చాటర్ బాక్స్గా డిస్క్రైబ్ చేయబడింది. ఈ కాంటెక్స్ట్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని పాసిబుల్ కాన్వర్జేషన్ బిట్వీన్ యానే ఫ్రాంక్ అండ్ టీచర్. సో మీకు ఆన్సర్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం. నెక్స్ట్ ఇన్ ద లెసన్ కూర్గ్ యూ హ్యావ్ కమ్ టు నో ద పానోరమిక్ బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ ద కూర్గ్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఇన్ కర్ణాటక. సో ఇప్పుడు కర్ణాటకలో కూర్గ్ లెసన్ మనం 5వ పాఠంలో గ్లింప్సెస్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా లెసన్లో బి రీడింగ్ వచ్చిందనమాట. ఇందులో నుంచి మనకి డిస్క్రిప్షన్ అనేది ఒకటి థింక్ ఆఫ్ ఎ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ప్లేస్ యూ హ్యావ్ విజిటెడ్ అండ్ రైట్ ఎ బ్యూటిఫుల్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఇన్ ఫ్యూ పారాగ్రాఫ్స్. నెక్స్ట్ నెల్సన్ మండేలా లాంగ్ వాక్ టు ఫ్రీడమ్ నుంచి యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ ద లైఫ్ టైమ్ స్ట్రగుల్స్ ఫేస్డ్ బై హిమ్ టు అబాలిష్ ది అపార్థైడ్ సిస్టమ్ ఇన్ సౌత్ ఆఫ్రికా. హీ స్పెండ్ 27 years of imprisonment. Finally, elections were held in South Africa and Mandela became the first black president of new nation. ఇప్పుడు లెటర్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్విటేషన్ని మనము ప్రజెంట్ చేయాలి. నెక్స్ట్ చిల్డ్రన్స్ డే సెలబ్రేషన్ సంబంధించి స్పీచ్ స్క్రిప్ట్ని తయారు చేయాలి. తర్వాత ఫ్రేమింగ్ WH క్వశ్చన్స్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ దిస్ గివెన్ ప్యాసేజ్ ది మిడ్ నైట్ విజిటర్ నుంచి వచ్చిన పారాగ్రాఫ్. ఈ అండర్లైన్డ్ వర్డ్స్కి ఫ్రేమింగ్ WH క్వశ్చన్ తయారు చేయాలి. నెక్స్ట్ లాస్ట్ వన్ డయాగ్రామ్. ఇక్కడ బార్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఇచ్చాము, దీన్ని ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ని టెక్స్టువల్గా ప్రజెంట్ చేయవలసి ఉంటుంది. సో ఇప్పుడు ఒకసారి మీరు ఈ యొక్క ఆన్సర్స్ని హ్యావ్ ఏ కర్సరీ గ్లాన్స్ ఓవర్ దీస్ so that you will get some idea to develop a discourse construction. So first one is conversation between Anne Frank and her math teacher Mr. Keesing. Look at the sample text here. Next, description of Visakhapatnam, the jewel of Andhra Pradesh. So you can have a sample inputs from this text and you can develop your own. So like this, questions of this kind will come in the self-assessment term 1 model paper. Please do prepare well and present well to get the maximum marks, right? For any queries and inputs, please do comment in the reply section. We will be able to reach you out, means we will be able to communicate. See how I am using the word in terms of spontaneous communication. Reach out, communicate మనం నేర్చుకున్నాం క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 34లో. సో 34కి ఆన్సర్స్. హూ జంప్డ్ అట్ ద సడన్ నాకింగ్ అట్ ద డోర్? హౌ డిడ్ మ్యాక్స్ బైట్ హిజ్ లిప్? వాట్ వాజ్ రిపీటెడ్? వాట్ విల్ దే డూ? హౌ ఈజ్ ద డోర్? Like this we can write. Now the last one is describing the bar graph. Introduction, description, analysis, conclusion. So this is the end of the 10th question paper. So now for 6th to 9th you will get to see the model paper without my explanation and voice. Please do subscribe for more educationally enriching contents. Have a great day. Thank you. Jai Hind.